Namaste. This is third part of the story of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. At the age of 10 years, Shivaji was married to Saibai Sahib, daughter of another important family of Maharashtra, Nimbalkars from Phaltan. When this marriage was celebrated, everyone felt sorry about absence of Shivaraje's father, that is Shahaji Raje. Shahaji Raje was away in Bangalore and could not attend the marriage due to his responsibilities there. But soon after, Shivaraje got an invitation from Shahaji Raje to visit Bangalore. Everyone was happy about the invitation and started preparations. The distance was long, but as the route was through Adil Shahi ruled area, there was no threat of any enemy attack. Shivaraje was very much excited to see Bengaluru and his father's empire there. Shahaji Raje lived like a Hindu king there. He had a big palace named Lalit Mahal. In the courtyard, there were many auspicious trees like banyan tree, peepal, umbar, etc. He used to walk around there every day. His palace had arrangement for saugada, which means making sound of various auspicious music instruments at specific times. Normally, this is found in temples. Every day, he would wake up with this sound and then see himself in a plate full of ghee. He was an important chieftain of Adil Shahi Sultanate, giving him a lot of riches. He could afford to employ singers, dancers, poets, and many other such artists. He had a separate space for practice of wrestling and weaponry. He was assisted by his own ministry like earlier Hindu kings, and their responsibilities were fixed. He would regularly make donations to temples, artists, and knowledgeable Brahmins. His dream of creating his own Hindu empire was not fulfilled, but he had developed similar kingdom like status under the patronage of Adil Shah. When Shivaraje came there, he was given a grand welcome by Shahaji Raje, his older son Sambhaji Raje, and wife Tukabai Sahib. Brothers Sambhaji Raje and Shivaraje were very happy to spend time together. Sambhaji Raje was trained in warfare by Shahaji Raje himself, and he was well known for his bravery. Shivaraje was impressed by his power and wealth. He was always proud of his father, but now his pride had grown multifold. Shahaji Raje taught him the working of such a Hindu kingdom, working of sultanates like Adil Shahi, Nizam Shahi, Mughals. He had gained experience by working with all of them and knew about their strengths and weaknesses. He made Shivaraje aware of the strategies used by Adil Shah to crush opponents and ways to overcome the same. As Shahaji Raje was not present in the first marriage of Shivaraje, he arranged second marriage in Bengaluru. The daughter of Moite family, another important family of Maharashtra, was selected, and the marriage of Shivaraje Bhosle and Soirabai Mohite was celebrated with big fanfare, donations, and show of wealth. Then Shahaji Raje decided to show Shivaraje the actual prowess of Adil Shah, for which they travelled to Vijapur. When they reached Vijapur, Shivaraje could see the real power of his enemy. The city was enriched by 7 strong protective walls, that is, fortifications, with big doors protected by soldiers. There were huge protecting towers manned by many soldiers. It was impossible for any enemy to penetrate this arrangement. Big cannons were placed in firing position at various places. There were very big wells inside the fort, and sound of bulls fetching water was always heard there. For each well, 24 bulls were used to fetch water. So big were the wells. Each serving chieftain was having a small palace there. Adil Shah wanted to show that whoever serves him obediently will get lot of wealth, honor and power. Hence, there was show of wealth in these palaces. Adil Shah always fought out of his territory. Hence, city of Vijapur had never faced destruction by any enemy. Shops were full of precious ornaments, gems, cloths. Shubharaje was thinking how these foreigners could garner all this wealth while our indigenous people are having hardships. Why there are shops of cow meat in our country where cow is revered as Gomata? Why our Hindu men and women are serving such barbaric Islamic rulers? How can Hindu chieftains ignore killing of cows and destruction of temples? Why the number of eunuchs wandering on the streets is so much? Where from did they come? How could these people build such huge masjids in our holy land? Why there is no big temple in Vijapur? All these questions were whirling in his mind. He visited the court of Adil Shah, but he was neither threatened by his power nor impressed by his wealth. He observed keenly the strengths and weaknesses of his enemy, and he started thinking about ways to conquer this big enemy. Shahaji Raje was judging Shubharaje's response and came to understand that he is not happy by visiting such court of Islamic rulers. He thought it would be better to give Shubharaje freedom to do whatever he wants to and support him in fulfilling his dream. So Shahaji Raje decided to send Shubharaje back to Pune soon. While sending back, he created a complete ministry for managing Pune Jahagiri or Pune region. Even though there was not sufficient work for the ministry in the present time, he was sure that Shubharaje would be creating an expanded empire and he would need his own ministry soon. He appointed ministers and sent his trusted men along with Shubharaje to support him in the creation of his empire. Shubharaje returned to Pune with a broader view about Hindavi Swaraj. Now he was having exact knowledge about his enemy and he had with him experienced men sent by his father. When he returned to Pune, he had realized the necessity and urgency of creating Hindavi Swaraj, about which his mother was always guiding him. He started his movements with more enthusiasm. Along with his friends, he went to Raireshwar temple. Raireshwar was a Shiva temple in the dense forest of Sahyadri on a hill. He discussed with his friends current status of Maharashtra, his solution for getting out of this situation, and his concept of Hindu kingdom, that is Hindavi Swaraj. All of them happily accepted the concept and decided to work with him. They all touched the Shivling and took oath that they will work together and create Hindavi Swaraj, which means self government of Hindus. This oath has become memorable in the history of India as Hindavi Swarajyachi Shapath. Thank you very much for listening to this story. If you want to buy this book, The Story of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, please contact me. My number is 770-901-3232. Please share this story with your friends. बोला छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की जय.